Well, right now, let's go down to our sideline reporter, Chase Hughes, with more on the Wizards' impact on these teams.
Yeah, Wes, we all know the Wizards and the Go-Go model everything the same way, their playbook, their terminology. Well, I found out recently that it goes much further than that. The Go-Go's front office tries to acquire players that mirror those on the Wizards roster directly, guys who play similar styles and operate in similar spots on the floor. The whole idea is so that when a player gets assigned to the Go-Go, like Will Riley, for instance, they see the same dynamics as they do with the Wizards. I'll give you two examples. Leaky Black is a direct parallel to Bilal Coulibaly, and Skal Labissiere is the same for Alex Sarr. Their play styles help simulate what players may experience when they play for the Wizards, and all of it helps with synergy up and down the organization. Welcome back to Monumental Plus as the Go-Go lead the South Bay Lakers 27-25 at the start of the second quarter. I'm Chase Hughes, and you may notice there are a lot of kids here today. That's because it's Education Day, and it's funny, these kind of games always bring out a loud atmosphere because the kids are having a blast. And Go-Go GM Jonathan Wall told me it made him curious to know whether it actually provides a home court advantage. So he had someone research it, and yes, indeed it does. According to Wall, this G League season, home teams are undefeated on Education Days. Now, the Go-Go have lost all their own games in these situations because they've been playing on the road. So he's happy to reverse those roles today. Wes?
I think the kids would love keeping that streak alive, especially for the home team. So shout out to the youth. Shout out to the future and young fans.
Wes, I told Chase I was at Education Day yesterday, and the home team won at the end by 2.
That's all it takes. Kadari Richmond at the foul line. Chase Hughes, what do you got?
Yeah, so guys, Kadari Richmond, interestingly enough, goes way back with Justin Champagnie of the Wizards. They grew up about 10 minutes from each other in Brooklyn, and believe it or not, went to the same middle school. They would ride the same bus together, and because they were so close, they played on the same AAU team and became such good friends they consider each other family. So when Kadari signed with the Wizards, Justin took him out to dinner at the Hamilton to fill him in on the organization and what he needs to do to succeed. And Justin thinks Kadari has a really good chance to make it to the NBA, and he's doing whatever he can to help make that happen.
Well, if he's going to learn from anybody, Justin Champagnie is the perfect person to learn from as Davis can't get that three to fall.
All right, Nolan, I know you guys hang your hat on the defensive end. How would you assess your defense in the first half?
Well, it's been really good, disruptive. I feel like we're getting our stops, but going to the fourth quarter or to the third quarter next half, we're going to have to put together some more stops for sure.
Yeah, I'd like to hear more about that. Obviously, tie game. How do you guys create more separation in the second half?
Like you said, we tip our hat on defense, so just getting stops, getting back on defense, and playing fast on the offensive end.
You guys are winning the rebounding margin by quite a bit. What do you attribute that to?
Our practice. We spend a lot of time on our defense and on our rebounding, man. Our rebounding is pretty much our main factor right along with our defense, so yeah.
Thanks and good luck.
Appreciate you.
All right, guys, congrats on the win. First of all, you played this team just a couple days ago. What made the difference today?
I think it's our defensive intent, staying together through adversity. They made a lot of runs last game and we couldn't withstand it, but I feel like today we bounced back through all the runs that they made and punched back every time.
Skal, there were some big stops down the stretch, the shot clock violation, the steal, the breakout for 2. You had a great view of that. What can you say about this team's perimeter defense?
Man, we have great defenders. We have Keyshawn and Leaky, guys who are willing to guard. And yesterday we just had a great film session as a team, and we knew what we needed to come out and do, and that's what we did.
Now, one thing that stands out is you guys had quite a few turnovers. It wasn't the prettiest win, so how did you overcome those mistakes?
I think that's just life, overcoming mistakes and fighting through adversity. So he preached that every day, so that's what we kind of live by, working through adversity.
That's great, and it obviously helped. You guys shot really well from three-point range. What do you attribute that to?
Just ball movement, like our team, we're willing to make the extra play, and we had guys getting in the paint and spraying the ball out, and when we do those things, we get easy looks and easy shots. So
perfect. Thanks, guys. Congrats on the win.